Matte and Glossy Snakeskin Gel Nail Art Tutorial by Hotpinkzebrapolish.
Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you a requested video from my second NTNA pre-challenge, and in that set I did all sorts of animal stuff, and one of them was a snake print that was partially matte, partially glossy, and it was somebody that some people were like, hey, exactly how did you do that? Can you go more in depth? So that's what this video is, and I'm using all Madam Glam products to do this. So I've got a little different of a color palette than I did for the NTNA video, but this one is definitely just as cool, and I actually think that the matte top coat I used in this video, which is Madam Glam's new Velvet matte top coat, worked a lot better than the one that I used before. So I hope you guys like this as much as I do, and I'll put links to everything I used in the description box below, so check that out, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
I'm going to begin by applying a coat of the color Green Verdict, which is an absolutely amazing shimmery green. I definitely am in love with this color. It's one that it's similar to a color that I wore when I was like 8 that I absolutely fell in love with, and everyone thought I was crazy because I had green nails. But I still love that color. So then I'm going to be applying little bits of different colors. The blue one is called Dream Diamonds. This red, it's kind of like a red mix, but it's amazing. I absolutely love that one. That one's called That's the Spirit. And both of those are really cool colors. The That's the Spirit color is so densely glittered that it's amazing. This next one, the kind of fuchsia color, is called Fiesta in a Bottle, and then that silver is called Lots of It. And with these colors, just sort of apply them sporadically across the nail. It doesn't really even matter where they are, just kind of make it so that it's a glitter bomb in the background is basically what you're going for. Then apply a generous coat of no white top gel. And so the good thing with Madam Glam's top gel is that it's a little bit thicker. It's got a little bit more of a puffy consistency, which blends over that glitter very nicely. Then burnish silver, well, I really can't talk today, silver chrome powder over the entire nail. So just go ahead and really rub that in. Try to find a silver chrome that is a little bit more silver. Some of them it really just kind of adds like a metallic sheen, but the color underneath shines through a lot. You want one that does a little bit more silver color. Wipe off any extra dust or brush off any extra dust, and then taking the Velvet Matte Top Coat, I'm going to be painting my little snake pattern. And just like I said with Madam Glam's Top Gel, the No Wipe or their Velvet Matte Top is a little bit more of a puffy consistency, which makes it so that it doesn't seem like your little spots run together nearly as much. So the original one that I did, the original snake print I did, I used Koopa's matte top coat. And that's really thin, which is definitely nice for some circumstances because it doesn't have like that floating, smoothing quality to it. But it did make it so I had to flash cure fairly often so that my little snake pattern, my little snake scales didn't run right together one to the next. But with this one, I actually didn't flash cure it at all. So depending on what products you're using, just make sure that you do flash cure if it's necessary, and if it just makes you a little nervous and you want to, go ahead and flash cure at any point, just a quick 10 seconds in the lamp, just to set it up enough that it's not going to slide around and move around on you. It is kind of weird when you're painting this pattern because you can't see exactly what you're doing all of the time because you're just painting a clear color on top of the nail. So it does take some, some close looking to exactly see where the spots need to go. So just keep that in mind as you're doing it, that you have to kind of be keeping a very close eye on it. And to do the snake pattern itself, so I didn't want to do the classic snake belly pattern that you see so often on nails that everybody and their sister has done. I wanted to do like the top of the snake pattern, which is a little bit different and a little less exact than doing the other way. So the other way when you're doing like the snake belly is you paint bar shapes and then fill in with these little diamond shapes on the sides of that. So you do like bars down the center. So to do the top of the snake, I did pretty much the entire thing as various size diamond shapes, and you just want to fill in kind of different sizes going around. And down the center at the cuticle area, I started out with the largest diamond, and then I progressively shrunk them down all the way down to the tip where they were still larger than the ones on the sides, but they just kind of progressively got smaller down. And then on the sides, fill in with about half size diamonds. So at the top where the one middle diamond is bigger, you want the ones around it to be a little bit bigger, and then same thing, kind of shrink them down as they go. But it gets kind of to where you just sort of know and you just keep placing the diamonds and just fit together like little puzzle pieces. And if you want to practice like on something else, you could definitely do that. I just sort of went with it and kind of hoped for the best, and I'm really happy with the way that it turned out, both the first time I did it and this time. After you have all those diamonds finished and painted, go ahead and cure that, and then use a nail cleanser and just scrub down the nail. So that will remove that chrome powder that's around those scales, showing all of that glitter through really well. And the colors do kind of morph, and you can see where the color changes underneath it through that matte top coat too. So it's just such a cool technique, and I'm absolutely in love with it. I'm so thankful somebody requested that I could show you guys again in a little more in depth, because this is such a cool technique. I hope you guys try it out, and if you do, I would love to see pictures. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!